What is a black hole? A black hole is a place in space where gravitational pull is so strong that even light can't escape. The gravity is extremely powerful since matter has been squeezed into a tiny space. How do black holes form?
A black hole is formed when a large star starts to run out of fuel and begins to collapse under its own gravity. A dying star could become a white dwarf or a neutron star, but if the star is massive enough, then it may continue shrinking eventually to the size of a tiny atom known as a gravitational singularity. Therefore, black holes are created when a star dies.
Who discovered black holes? John Michell developed the theory of black holes in 1783. He proposed the concept of dark stars, then later the term frozen stars. It was used to describe the last phase of a star's gravitational collapse, when the star appeared frozen in time to an observer because light cannot escape from the surface of the star. In the 20th century, John Willard created the phrase black hole, which described how black holes absorb all light but surround it while reflecting nothing back. What is inside the black hole?
A black hole has a boundary called the event horizon where gravity is just strong enough to drag light back and prevent it from escaping. According to theory, within a black hole, there's something called a singularity. The singularity is in the core of a black hole and can shrink to a size smaller than an atom. The singularity eventually becomes an infinitely small point in space containing infinite mass. The mass of a black hole is so dense, and the gravity of its singularity so strong, that in accordance with Einstein's theory of general relativity, it distorts the space-time around it and not even light can escape. It can be referred to as a point where all laws of physics break down.
What would happen if you fall into one? Falling through the event horizon is a bit like going over Niagara Falls in a canoe. As you get near the falls, the current gets faster. This means it pulls harder on the front of the canoe than the back. It is the same with black holes. If you fall towards a black hole feet first, gravity will pull harder on your feet than your head, because they are near the black hole. The result is, you will be stretched out longwise and squished into sideways. You will be torn apart and made into spaghetti before you reach the horizon. It is still unknown what happens when you fall into a black hole, but some say that it is a portal to another dimension. Why is it important?
1. Studying black holes is important because they have the power to create, sustain, or destroy anything in the universe. 2. Black holes is a way to study abstract concepts such as gravity, general relativity, quantum physics, magnetic fields, and many other properties of these concepts. 3. A supermassive black hole is theorized to be in the center of every galaxy, implying it is necessary for the existence of a galaxy.
Interesting fact. You could turn into a black hole. Anything that has matter has Schwarzschild radius, also called gravitational, which is the radius of a tiny sphere, into which if a mass of an object is compressed to fit in, its escape speed would be equal to the speed of light. The chances of you turning into a black hole are rare, since the size of your Schwarzschild radius is very small. Thanks for traveling with us to the black hole.